Guten Tag. Here's vlog. Haven't done one for a few days. Um, yeah, like on what day is it? Tuesday. So I didn't write on Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is like my fifth day in a row not writing. Okay, so I wrote 5 days in a row, and then here's 5 days not. Yeah, cause the last 4 days I was working on my house. I went back to the house stuff because I was a little bit premature with the writing. Like my roommate is moving out, and he left for 5 days until like I guess tonight, and he's gonna leave tomorrow morning. So it's a period of time where I get to have the house all to myself. So I figured that'd be a good time to just work on the house because it gets real messy, and it's better when I'm here alone. Um, so yeah, I just did some more stuff. And tomorrow, I guess that's 6 days in a row because I'm not gonna ride. I'm gonna work on my roommate's room because I guess he's leaving. So after he leaves, I'm gonna install a ceiling fan and like right over the bed, and then 200 feet of LED lights. So that'll spruce it up nice and good. I was even thinking about doing like a Northern Lights and star projector, but not everybody's into that stuff. But everybody would be into LED lights and a fan. So yeah, since the last time I did a video, the things I had to do was like today, and I've been busy, you know. Like today, the other day I ordered like 300 stickers, 3 different sizes, to put around, and so I got the 300 stickers, and it took forever to stick them around. I put them like on the refrigerator and in cupboards and on top of stuff, and on top of the things that I have. But then today I got 300 more. There's a glitch. So I was like, what the fuck? What am I going to do? 300 more. So I just put 300 more in all over the place. That took a long time. I'm like sticker guy now. They were cool stickers. And put them all over my flower pots and stuff. And then, yeah, I decided to buy figurines. These 14 Marvel character figurines because they would fit perfectly on my little bird causeway, my tree. I have chicken wire that's this 6 inches wide that's covered in sheets. It's wrapped around my fake plant, so it looks like a tree branch that's like 7 inches, hangs 6, 7 inches, like 7 inches below the ceiling. And it goes across my living room in 2 places and then around the entire periphery of my whole living room, including the hallway. So it's great for the birds, which you hear tweeting now. And I think I'm going to close my screen just in case. I was having it open, I guess, for the ferrets. But so I like to design my life, my house, based on like what a person from history would think about it. So like what would an ancient Roman think about my house? I'd like to have it like ancient Roman style. And so the ancient Romans were into busts and statues all over the place. If you look at Colosseum, it's just lined with statues. Everything's lined with statues on the top. So I have the perfect opportunity to line the entire periphery of my room with statues because I have that causeway. So I was thinking about eventually do it, but I don't want to be redundant with the figures. I think tomorrow I am getting some more figurines, like 9 more of like girls dressed in like hula hoops and stuff, like Hispanic looking girls dressed up, which will be different from these 14 Marvel characters. And the ladies are like 4 or 5 inches tall. And then I got a bunch of 26 of these other Marvel characters that are only like 2 inches tall, little mini ones that fit perfectly on top of my TV, but my 85-inch TV, so it's like, what is that, like 6 feet long, you know, enough to put a lot. I don't know how many, like 100 side by side, but and then the LEDs behind them, so you can see the silhouette of them. It's really cool. But it was hard. The top's only like a couple of millimeters, like 3 millimeters wide, because it kind of tapers to that area, hard to flat. And I was putting glue on the bottom and making it dry, and I only managed to get 11 of them out. Most of them would fall, so now they're playing around now. So I had to order sticky side, like 3M sticky side on both sides, like foamy and that worked great for the rest of the figurines. And luckily I ordered some more because I want to have them go across the entire TV. So it'll just be some redundant characters, but there's a lot of them. There's like, I mean, there's, what was it, 26 characters? Is that how many there were? And they were all different. It was like 5 different variations of Spider-Man, but yeah, it was cool. A lot of different characters. But you can't really tell the difference of them from the distance, mainly. Just that they're characters. But so I got more, and then I got think of another company but the same size. So I'll fill up this TV, and then I think I'll order more to fill up my 75-inch TV, a bedroom. And I put the strip, so it's prepared on there. So, and then I got 50 Matchbox Hot Wheels yesterday, the 50 pack, and I put it around the periphery of my 40-gallon hamster tank, and that fits good. You can still look in the hamster tank and see the design of the hamster stuff, but you know, it doesn't really obstruct the view. But so it's a great place to put the cars. Is that a zit? No. Oh yeah. Maybe. Oh yeah. It was a whitey. Haha. I got a zit, dude. I haven't seen a zit in forever. um. So those were cool because it says the types of cars on the bottom, and then I cut off even the label on that I'm gonna put around the thing, the hamster cage, and then today that was 50, and then today I think it was 25 of the Matchbox, which are just like the Hot Wheels. They look just like the Hot Wheels, and they're both owned by Mattel. But I put them at the same area, and then I got 100 more of the Pretex cars, which are the same size, but they're not quite as high quality. Like you can barely see what kind of car they are, even though you can see what kind of car they are. Like they have these Corvettes that are like, you can barely tell it's a Corvette, but they were a lot cheaper. It was $22. It was like half the price for 100 of them. A bunch of race cars. So I put them all over my house, and then a couple of airplanes and helicopters and tanks were in there. And then I ordered some planes that'll come in a couple days, little miniature planes. And then I got a bunch of 16 different miniature animals today, which looked really cool. And I put them around my kitchen, around my cactuses and my cereal, all consolidated around there. And then yeah, so I think tomorrow I get those figurines. So after I go and I get these figurines on the TV, I'll have a good idea of how many I need to buy to fill up my 75-inch TV. I think it's like $16 for like 26 of them or something. It's not bad. And they look really cool, really realistic. Not the greatest at standing on their own, but yeah, and the 6.5 inch tall Marvel characters look really cool up on top of my causeway. So and then today, like yesterday, I think the other day, 3 of my star projectors were stolen. Ordered 3. 4. I ordered 4 of my star projectors were stolen. It was a lot of money, like $200. I ordered them and it was like overnight, and it's supposed to come at 5, and I saw that they did come at 5. It said delivered, and I was like, cool, because I got to sleep at 6. But I just spaced picking them up, and I wanted to grab them, but I spaced it, and then I didn't get up until 11. I went down at 11 to get them, and they were already gone. So, but anyway, they sent me other ones, and those came today. So I got 4 more, so now I have 5. So I had 1 on my Bob dummy, because the base where the sand is like this, so it's a perfect spot to put it up. You know, and the lower down you put it, the more space it can cover. So there was 1 facing south. I was like, ooh, that'd be cool if you get more. So I hooked up a 15-foot cable to go around and hook up to where it was available for 1 to fit on the north. And so I got it to put on the north today, and then 1 in my room, and there was even a place to plug it. And I haven't really even looked at the one in my room, but there's a perfect spot to put it right on my subwoofer. and and then I got another one for like my living room, the south part of my living room that goes on the table that holds the secondary hamster cage. And then I got another one, a fifth one, to put really up high in the hallway, on the top part of what is supposed to be the stairs for the ferrets. And a lot of it shines on the wall, and it looks really cool on the wall too. So I like that one. And so yeah, I have 4 in the living room and 5 in one in my bathroom or new bedroom. Those are really cool. I was even thinking about doing one in the bathroom, but maybe later. But yeah, so my star projector in my fireplace broke, and that was one of my coolest because there was always smoke in there, and so you could see the lasers go through the smoke all the time. Now I don't know. I might be getting a little bit too moist though. I might like the evaporation factor might not be keeping up because I fill those up all the time, like 3 times a day. And I can't evaporate that much, so I don't want it to get like just a pool of water. I'm gonna dig through it tomorrow, but I didn't see it. I dug through it, I guess, yesterday, and I didn't. But I should do it in the part where it's the wettest. And I didn't see just like water coagulated on the bottom, and I don't have rocks on the bottom of that. It's just the sand all the way down. So just to not make my Tegu sick, but yeah, he hasn't even come out yet. He's totally nocturnal. And so I got an outdoor disco light, and that came yesterday. So I'm gonna install that tomorrow. So because I was thinking maybe it just got wet, because it says, it's not for indoor. It's not just supposed to be humid. But I looked at it, and it looked like it was too high for the smoke. Like the smoke would never get that high, but maybe it just ended up making it too moist over time. It lasted for a couple weeks. So I'm gonna go look in that tomorrow. And then that's when I think when I'll dig in the end and make sure that it's not too moist, because I might have to just do less smoke, over the winter when it's not as warm. And then just hope that my ferns don't die. But the grass has been growing up there. There's like grass like that high. It's really cool. So anyways, oh, and then my LEDs died. This big long strip, like a 200-foot strip or whatever of it, died. It was flickering for a lot. It was working fine for a couple weeks, then it started flickering for a couple weeks. And then when I turned it on, it like flickers and then dies. And now when I turn it on, there's nothing. So I don't know. Maybe that was the one that maybe the ferrets were chewing on it, and they chewed on it so much that if they damaged it in one part, it all broke out. So I'm gonna look into that tomorrow. And I don't know. Maybe I'll buy another piece and just reinstall it. I'm putting so much together. I guess it's understandable that some stuff that I install breaks after I install it. Just like some stuff came broken. This waterfall from my door came broken. So I was happy because I didn't really want that anyway. I decided it was too heavy, and so I got a refund on that. I like having star projectors, a bunch of star projectors, because it's cool to see the northern lights, the rainbow-colored northern lights moving around with all the stars, like all over the entire ceiling of the whole living room, not just in one section. And I have a lot of cool places to perch it. But I cleaned up after for a couple of days of them sending me stuff, and that took a while. I just did that now. I got 2 strips of measuring tape to put on the door of the main bathroom on the left side as you go in, and then another one as you're coming out, to measure it all the way to the ceiling, because I've never done that before. So that's cool, like the height measure. And it's different colors. And then put a mirror on the inside of that main bathroom door, made of all these small, like thin mirrors. And it doesn't even make the door feel any heavier, so that's cool. Yeah, I guess the other day I put covered. I used the rest of these pieces. I got 20 meter long slivers of LED strip light covers that I put on all over the bathroom, so that's covered, and my bedroom. Well, I had to fix the light in my bathroom because it broke, like a whole bunch of it, because it got like broken, I guess, damaged when I installed the Mylar reflective tape on wallpaper on top of it. So I got this repair kit and I made it. I broke off the entire like bit. The whole thing was broken, so I connected the farther bits with this new repair kit thing that I got at the sales school. That worked. It was just barely long enough, this piece. But then the next day, or that night after that's when I found out that this big strip had broken. So if it is in the one that's proximity to that, maybe it's just bad luck, or maybe it got broken and install. So I'll just have to be super careful when I install the second time, because when you install it, you know, you're supposed to like install it in this like, because I bought these covers, came with the aluminum strip. You're supposed to install it kind of hermetically sealed, baby it, because if you damage it, it can break. That's why the one in the bathroom didn't. It's like I was attaching it with strips with zip ties. Maybe I just tightened it too tight with the zip ties in too many places, which made it do that. So I don't know, or maybe I connected and it was too long. But when I put it in, and again, I'll definitely, or maybe it's just a bad piece, but I'll definitely be really gentle with it. But since the last time I talked, you know, it's like kind of a few days ago. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I've been busy. Yeah, I was busy the whole time, and then fixing things and continuing to ferret-proof stuff. I guess that's all I can think of. Yeah, I've been busy though, like the whole time. Installing all this new stuff in my apartment. Just adds up, takes time. I still haven't finished putting the height measure, the tape on the bathroom door. I'm gonna do that now, right after this video. And then what else do I have to do? Oh, I also ordered the glowing rocks. I have these rainbow colored rocks that under blue light, just like here, just like there, they glow really bright. And I bought these special black lights because it says special black lights for the glowing fish. I was like, okay, I want those black rocks. But then I always put the white light on them and they don't glow under the blue light. I mean, maybe the rocks help the fish glow, but the fish will glow just fine under the light, under the rainbow rocks. So I decided I need rainbow rocks. So, and I already had water in my wall-mounted fish tanks, and I can't take them off, and they're all hooked up. So I have this scoop. I had to make it with the metal measuring cups I got, and then attach it with a vice grip so I could reach to the bottom. But you have to scoop out all the black rocks, and then I'm gonna throw them in the pool. The pool you see, you can actually even see the white rocks in the bottom of the pool. So I'm gonna throw the black rocks in too, so it'll be black and white rocks. And maybe I can put a light, because I do have an outlet there. I can put a light that sticks out, and I think I'm gonna do that, and shines light on the pool. Because I was thinking about today, like how can I decorate that pool? Because I could make it a little island in the middle or whatever, and have school things in there. I want to get a remote control mini sub. It would be perfect for that little pool. My ferrets like to go out there all the time and drink out of it every day, but they never swim in it. They don't like the cold. Maybe my tegu later will, but I like having the pool there anyway. I like bodies of water. I need to get the pumps working on these two aquariums. I haven't gotten them working yet. And I need to get a top that keeps stuff out of that one, because it looks stagnant, because it collects dirt. I think that's why all aquariums are covered. I bought that one and I didn't come with a cover, so the 5-gallon. So I originally bought a net because I was like, nah, but then I decided no. They're for the water frogs, and water frogs are nasty anyway though, because you have to watch out the water all the time with those. And so it's like the water frog would make it nastier than having it not covered would. So maybe I shouldn't bother to have it covered. But I need to put the net over it now because I don't want my bird to fall in it. My birds like to fly around a lot. They're getting better. But the other day, the blue one, the newer one, it like when it first came out, it flew full force right into the screen here on my door. But and then like fell on the floor, and I'm like, get up. But the other day, it flew full force into the big TV, like really hard, like poof, like bounced off, flying around all dizzy, and then flew immediately full force right into the mirror on the other side of the living room. What's that sound? So then it might be the sound of my, I hate it that it does that, it's so fucking loud. The sound of my humidifier. Yeah, it's like, shut up when it's empty. Anyway, yeah, so shut up. God, I know you're empty. So after the bird hit the mirror again, it was way too dizzy to keep flying, so it fell on the ground behind the couch. So because the ferrets were out at the time. I hated that it changes color like this all the time. This thing is glitchy too. I'll get the remote just a second, so I can begin fighting my LED lights. I like the blue color. Yeah, so I was like, I ran over. I'm like, get up, bird, because the ferret was out at the time. Like, get up, start flying. So he got up and he flew around. So hopefully he knows better now. And I hope my lights aren't confusing my birds, right? Because I have a disco light, shining disco lights all the top from the bottom, and then another disco light shining disco lights from the side for my smoke machines. I have 2 smoke machines, one on either side of my couch, but neither of them work. They both came broken, so I need to like look at the manual and like open them up and clean them and like fix them and then see if I can get them to work. Not even with the fog, so the special fog juice I got, so whatever. But I use them both for the lights because one of them, the one on the right, has like changing light. It covers the whole wall where the bikes are, and then just changes the colors, all the different rainbow colors, and it looks really cool. Like because it like fades them. And then the other one just has like all the colors out, just in one color. I wish it faded. It has the 3 different colors on there, but it lights up the wall cool, nicely. And then it has the disco light that comes out from the side, so it works along with the disco light from the ceiling. And then I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 lights that shoot up the aurora light with the stars. I saw over there in my hallway, on the end of my hallway, where that holds one of my spider terrariums, a little mini, in between these 2 fish tanks, that there was all this bird poop. So I was like, oh cool, because I'd never seen the bird hanging over there. So I'm like, oh cool, the bird hangs way on the end of the hallway, which means that the birds are like exploring all over my entire living room when I'm not here. So that's cool. I mean, for some reason, when I bought that causeway for the for the birds, I was building it for ferrets. Like I built a wall stairway to go down, like so the ferrets can run up and down and hang out with all of the different praying mantises and centipedes and spiders in their terms. There's like 4 of them in there. But the ferrets don't climb, and if they fall, they get hurt. But it looks cool anyway. And then I can put stuff on all other stuff, like that light comes on one and the little cars and stuff. I don't really have the money, but I can't wait until I get the fish in there, because I painted the other day. Oh, now that's what I'm going to do after I put the tape up, because I was doing it the other day and I ordered new paint and I got it today. The glow-in-the-dark paint. And it has a really coarse texture, really cool texture too, but it's really hard to paint on because it's really watery, so you have to do lots of different layers. I did one the other day and used up and I think it's only $15 or whatever, so maybe I'll get another one. But yeah, I put it around the edges of the 2 covers of 10-gallon tanks. The entire cover, painted it with it, and then the whole cover, the whole top, the main top of the main frame, and also the cover that goes on it, but 2 different colors. There's 8 different colors, so 8 different things that are used up the whole bottle. And then the top for the 40-gallon tank, 30-gallon tank that's going to be for the cargo gecko. I painted it, and then I painted the top for the leopard gecko, and then I painted one thing with the whole bottle that ended up being a glow-in-the-dark body paint, because I bought the glow-in-the-dark body paint. I want to check that out. I haven't tried that yet. I want to do that soon. But that's all I can think of for now. So yeah, I'm going to go and paint that stuff with the same colors right now. Oh yeah, and then I painted the 3 tank. It's this cascading three tank a fish tank in the main bathroom, which I also need to take out the rocks, the white rocks in there, and replace it with the rainbow rocks, which I got in the mail today, the glowing ones. And I also took some out. I shouldn't have, because I'm going to keep them in here, of my 5-gallon tank here. So I painted, that with the rainbow, with the glow-in-the-dark paint too. So you charge it. I guess you shine bright light on it for 10 minutes, and that room has really bright light too. It has the grow light. I should turn the grow light on for 10 minutes and see what it does. But after I paint it all with all the different layers, so that's going to be cool. But I also painted, because I have this acrylic paint. I got this acrylic paint with like 45 or 25 different colors or something, like this whole 25 different colors, whole different collection, and these tubes with the paintbrush. It rubs off really easily, but it looks really cool, like really earthy and thick. And so I painted my entire and all the different sections, like the different panels, my entire Bob Dummy pillar with it, which looks really cool, before I put all the stickers on it. And then I painted I finished painting my Tegu cage with this radiating rainbow, with all the rainbow colors, and on both sides of the door frame, and also the cage of the big ferret cage, which is right next to the Tegu cage. So so because I had all that paint on hand that I bought, so I was like, yeah, let's do another round of working. So let's paint, because I wanted to finish painting the Tegu cage, which I didn't get around to for a long time. And then they had these little paint pins, which I painted the Tegu cage with, which is really easy. I got it at Home Depot. It's like actual paint, like oil paint inside the pins, and so it makes it real easy to just paint stuff and change colors real easily, because you just put the top on. And I'm gonna finish painting the ferret cage with that. But also I used the acrylic brush paint, like the golden around the door that comes down. So it's a golden gate, so that's cool. That's all the stuff I can remember doing. And well, it took me a half hour to recite since Friday, for the last 5 days, and all this stuff on my house trying to do. I don't know if I'll replace that big strip of LED. I might just wait on that, the one that broke. But tomorrow I'm gonna replace the disco light, and maybe it'll dry out, and I'll be able to install it in the roommate's room in case they want one. I don't know why a normal person would. I got it. The main reason you get that is for the smoke machine. I can't wait when I get them both working and just do smoke machine big time, and then the disco lights, and watch them go all around the main room. It'd be cool to show people my Tegu cage. Hey, look at the Tegu with all the smoke in there, real smoke, and the disco lights. Wasn't that cute? Tegu gets a disco light. Yeah, and we're in a cave too. And then I do the smoke machine, and then it looks just like in the Tegu cage. And I was actually looking at the Tegu cage, and I was like, oh, did my Tegu come out? Oh, he did. He just come out. I was talking. I need to go feed him. I gave him a whole patty, and it was a little bit too much. There were 6 pieces left over. I'll give him a half patty today, but of ground turkey, because he's eating more because he can get bigger real fast. But I was thinking how the Tegu is growing so fast, maybe compared to now or later, but how big is my apartment compared to me in relation to the Tegu's cage in relation to the Tegu? How big is it about the same? So I don't know, or maybe it's between my bedroom and my whole living room, maybe. So he's good, and my birds are happy. They don't seem to be complaining at all. And my ferrets, man, they love the attention so much. It's dangerous. The more you play with them, the more they chase you around. They can step on them on accident. And they're starting to poop all over the place. They poop in the entrance right when you open the main door. So I have to clean that up. I think I'm gonna put a poop pad there. I don't think I did yet, but because then they poop in the poop pad. Like they were pooping in my bedroom all the time on the shag rug. So I put a poop pad, and they pooped on top of the poop pad. But they missed at another spot right on the edge of it, so I exchanged it and I put a bigger one there. Anyways, whoa, this is a half hour, so yeah, I'm less likely to do these videos when I'm just cleaning my house. But I have a little bit of, I also got $25 a weed, but it's at the other place. The farm gave me some kind of good deal. I'm gonna go to the farm next time. They're the best. I don't know if I want to buy weed though. I'm gonna run out tomorrow, but tomorrow will be the last day. So hopefully maybe I'll just, yeah, last day I'll work in the house, just install the fan and the LED lights real quick, and then as I finish the rest of this weed, and then day after tomorrow I can get back on the writing, you know. Oh, and my mom was like talking about how she's like, oh, I need to be there. I'm gonna be there to interview the new roommate, or she's complaining about how I'm organizing the house. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, then you take over making the ad for the roommate. So maybe I could, because Kirsten was helping me out with that before. So maybe I'll just pass it on to my mom and have my mom here when I like talk to people, so interview people. So anyway, yeah, so I've been busy, but I'm glad I did all that stuff. It was stuff that I had on my mind. It's like the final push. Yeah, my roommate, man, it's late. He's gonna be tired if he gets back tonight, at least tomorrow morning. I don't know what time he's coming back, but yeah, this timing's good because tomorrow it'll be perfect for me to just throw on those two new things. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. I'm gonna go and do two things now. Finish taping up. I still have work, but this is easy, good work. After I think I'll smoke a little bit of weed. Yeah, the height tape, the measuring tape on the inside the bathroom, and then 8 different little canisters. Just empty them out of the glow and the dark paint. Okay, talk to you maybe tomorrow.